Guys, the reason I'm laughing is because literally as I sat down at this table, they took one of the computers off of my setup. I mean, this is kind of chaotic, I'm not gonna lie, this show, because colors are flying out of everywhere, including in our today's special value. Look at the quality of this video. And we always have to clarify, you're looking at the quality of this video through our camera and then again through your television. So the quality is not even near as good as what you're seeing right there. We'll get to that in a second, but guys, we got to talk about this TSV. It's from HP. It is the lowest price that we have ever offered on this computer. Hang on a second because I'm going to change into my shoes here. Why on earth am I changing shoes 3 times already in this show? It's almost like maybe I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but not before I talk about this TSV. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, you have been asking for this. You have been asking for what is called an all-in-one, and it's almost hard to believe that this thin, sleek, almost work of art in design is an entire computer. I mean, remember the days of you had a monitor and it was wide and heavy and clunky, and then you had that tower that was probably on the floor or it took up half the space on your desk, and it always got dusty and it was loud, and that was the big computer for the whole family, right? I mean, I remember those days anyway. This is the big computer for the whole family. And it is still big in its screen size. So we've got a 24-inch screen. When you think about the world of laptops and how powerful they are, well, you can put a lot of power into a laptop, but you can't get a 24-inch screen on there. So you've got the screen size, you have the speed, you have the brand that is, according to the NPD Group, the #1 best-selling brand of computers and all-in-one computers in the entire country. Oh, and we're also including the wireless keyboard, the wireless mouse, and a wealth of software to get you going, including a full year of tech support that you can call anytime. Yeah, actually call, and they're going to guide you through even if you need them to get into the computer and show you what they're doing. There's lots to talk about, and they gave us 18 minutes. So let's get to moving. The good news is it won't take me as long to go through color choices because we've already sold out of one. And apart from your color choice, the only other decision you have to make is whether or not you want Microsoft 365. And that includes a lot of the software that you're going to need, all right, especially if you have a student. We'll talk about that too. All right, so your choices are no longer white, black, and green. We have it in this right here, this color, this deep green, which I'm kind of surprised is still here, is called the Starry Forest. So it's a deep pine green with little flecks of white inside, and you have that subtle texturing on it. It's like a matte finish. And then behind it is the jet black. And the jet black also has that matte finish. I'll lean back so you can get a shot. But none of the modeling or speckling in there. Guys, look at your Easy Pay. It's $140 or $150. Free shipping and handling saves you $21.97. Oh, and if you are shopping with your Q card, we have special financing available for that as well. So it's E314371. And in a short period of time, we have a lot of technology, but not a lot of bells and whistles on the outside to talk about because all of the power and the memory, a lot of it, is inside. Alex Abrahantes has been joining us all throughout the day. He is our tech friend, our smart friend that we have in the studio during today's special values. But don't worry, we're not going to leave you empty-handed once the computer comes home. Alex, good to see you, my friend.
It's great to see you as always.
Do you prefer to be here and switch, or do
you know what? I've been there all day, but it doesn't matter to me.
Okay,
I can make it work.
All right, either one is fine.
You look comfy with these beautiful
Thank you. I got my shoe collection going on here, so stay tuned.
You got going on there.
I know, right? Well, you had a wealth of colors. We did lose the white. I'm not going to sweat that though, because in the end, the color matters far less than the power that is inside. And our challenge here, Alex is always up to the task, is to talk about a lot of features and benefits in a short period of time.
Yeah.
But that is the HP way, to constantly innovate, to constantly expand, and to meet the customer's needs, all the while making it easier for us to use.
Exactly. We love to simplify technology and enhance your life through technology, and that's what we have here today. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'd love to give you a high-level overview and show you this video, and I'll just kind of talk over some of the talking points here so you can see exactly what you're getting with this amazing 24-inch all-in-one. So it starts out with that beautiful high-definition display. It is an all-in-one, which means the computer's all in here. It's a touchscreen display. You're going to love being able to utilize the touchscreen. You've got a quad-core Intel Pentium processor, which gives you the power and performance. 8 gigabytes of RAM allows you to multitask. You got 256 gigabytes of solid state drive storage. You've got a wide vision HP web camera. You're gonna love this. It's a pop-up privacy camera, so you can kill the camera just by pushing it down. Nice. Windows 11 is built in. That's the operating system. That's the latest and greatest from Microsoft. This computer is so easy to set up. You just set it up using one power cord. That's it. There's no assembly required, so anyone can really truly set this up. You get the wireless mouse and keyboard included, so that's great. And you have a year of Smart Friends, so you can have tech support 24 hours a day for an entire year. All you need to do is select your color and whether you want it without Microsoft 365.
And your two friends here would always tell you to go with Microsoft 365 when it is available. So
sure.
We'll talk about that a little bit later, but in the end, if you're kind of curious, hey, what did you just do there? Did you touch the screen and something happened? Guys, this is a touchscreen computer, as well as 8 gigabyte, 256 solid state hard drive, and all of the latest technologies. So I always say, if you're kind of like, wait, why do I need a touch screen, right? I have a laptop and I never touch the screen. If there is a student in your family, when they walk up to a computer, they will always touch the screen first. I know this from having my own student in the family. And she would come up to my computer, which did not have a touch screen. She's like, oh, I can't even be bothered with it, right? Because they're so used to having it. It becomes very intuitive and second nature. But if you're looking at this and going, but it's so like sleek and compact, is it sort of dumbed down in its like the engine inside or the memory inside? The answer is no. When you buy an HP computer, you are future-proofing your need for a computer for many, many years. So, and these are final two presentations that, by the way, are brief. I would kind of open up the floor to you. Would you like to do a tour, or are there some really cool features that you want to show us first?
Why don't we take a tour so you can see exactly what we're talking about when we say all-in-one, because sometimes it doesn't actually click until you see it.
Right, what does that mean?
This is all the computer. Everything is in here. I'm going to turn it around to show you the ports and show you how to stay connected. And it is lightweight. It weighs less than 12 pounds, which means that you can take this from room to room. Look how thin this is.
The first time I saw a computer like that, I'm going to date myself. I was like, what do you mean that's the whole computer?
Right? It looks like a screen. It's a monitor.
It's just the monitor.
Where's the rest?
Right. Where's the big thing that you hide underneath the table that
and
you don't want anybody
by
to
accident?
see?
Exactly. Look at how thin it is. It fits in any aesthetic. It's so modern and lightweight and great to use. So right over here, this is a super speed USB port. I love the fact that you have it on the side. So if you want to connect something, like let's say you want to charge your phone, you just plug it in right there. You don't have to go in the back. Exactly. You have your headphone and microphone jack right here. This does have Bluetooth, by the way, so if you want to connect Bluetooth headphones or even Bluetooth speakers, if you're going to use this as something to watch your Netflix shows on or your movies, that's great to do.
It's like a 24-inch television. You know
it
what
really
I mean?
is.
Like everything you would watch on like a bedroom-sized TV, you're going to watch on here.
Exactly right. And look at all these other ports that we have here. So right over here, we have an HDMI out. This allows you to connect this to another monitor if you want to multitask and have other monitors going. You've got an Ethernet port right here. So if you want to hardwire your internet, that is so great, especially for so many of us who are working from home or going to school from home, making sure that you have a reliable internet connection at all times. That's what that allows you to have. You've got 3 USB ports here, another super speed USB port right there, and this is the wireless dongle. This is what's going to allow you to communicate with your wireless keyboard and mouse. So please do not throw this out. It's going to come inside of the box. That way they can talk. And then I'm going to show you at the very top here something that is so wonderful, because so many folks out there will put a little sticker on the top. I mean, we all know this.
Do you buy those little clippies?
Yes. I believe I bought like a whole sheet once to make sure, and they kept falling off on my laptop, so I kept having to replace it. But now, this is great. I'm actually going to open up the camera here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is just so wonderful to have this peace of mind of knowing that when you launch your HP TrueVision high-definition web camera, and you're going to see how wonderful the resolution is, all I need to do in order to stop the camera from working, look at that. Just turn it off, and when I pop it up,
oh, wow. And when you pull it up, it doesn't even like, I don't know, restart and take forever to link back up again.
Yeah.
That clarity of that is really good. All right, everybody, look busy.
Yeah, look busy. Jen, I got to show you this because I think you'll love this. This is something that we added to this computer called HP Enhanced Lighting. So if you've ever had a ring light or ever had a need to have a light, check this out.
Oh, you're talking to me, buddy.
Look at this. So now you can simulate the ring light and you can make it.
It won't make glare on your glasses.
Isn't that great?
Ooh.
And you look at this, you can actually change the hue too so that it doesn't wash you out.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great? And
Wait,
then of course you can enhance the brightness. You can get there if you want.
Can I
you
get
wanna
in front of it?
Sure, here.
All right.
So let's turn it off. And try to be a little bit more in the center so that we get, here we go.
All right.
Now.
You got it? Okay.
Here
I'm
we
trying to
go.
stay out of everybody's way.
And you're gonna see, I know it's very bright in here in the
Right.
studio, however, you're gonna see that you become lighter, you have more brightness on you.
Turning the lights
Oh, we got
down.
the lights,
This is
yay!
great.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
actually,
my gosh. And can you make it warm? There it is.
There it is.
Oh
Isn't that
my
cool?
gosh. You know what? I am going to take more meetings from home now. Yes.
Isn't that fantastic?
Oh my gosh.
Why didn't we think of this sooner? This is such a cool feature. We're all using
update.
webcams.
We're sold out. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. That may mean nothing to some of you, but for those of you who work from home, and if you've ever gotten in front of the computer and go, oh man, I wish I had that fancy lighting. It's built right in.
Exactly.
Okay, couple things I want to, I'm sorry, was that the tour?
That's
okay,
the
I want to make
tour.
sure
Yep,
I didn't cut
we
that
got
out.
it.
I want to show you the colors, which are two. So jet black is in the back, and there's only 1,300 remaining. Just a reminder, I know a lot of you know this already, the today's special value expires at midnight. The price goes not just up, but way up. If sold separately, you're over $1,400 or $1,500. Our own price will be over $800, right? Here is the forest. It's called Starry Forest, because you see the little starlight in that evergreen color. And how many remain there? 800 remain in the Starry Forest. This white that we're demoing on, I'm apologizing, it is gone. All right, so that one is completely sold out. We do have both of those colors with both Microsoft 365 or without 365. Basically, that's if you want to include Word, Excel, Outlook, and many more features, but I'm just kind of going through some of the top three. And then remember, free shipping and handling and 5 easy monthly payments for everybody. Now, we have scaled down, obviously, all the clunkiness that we used to come from the big computer with the big screen.
Right.
People will wonder, and I understand why, does that also mean we have scaled down the memory, the storage inside of it? The answer is no, but I want to pose to you, like when you break that down for me from a tech standpoint, what that means for me as far as memory.
Of course, because we've got all of these premium features. We have a beautiful all-in-one, but let's talk about how it's powered and what makes this computer work. So this has advanced technology built inside of it, in addition to all those premium features. So what I like to call the brain or the engine inside of this computer is the Intel Pentium processor. It's a quad-core processor. That's going to give you power and performance to get all of your everyday tasks done. You're shopping, you're streaming, you're working, you're playing, all that good stuff. You've got 8 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is random access memory. It's the short-term memory inside of your computer. So it's what's going to allow us to open up apps and programs without any stutter. It's going to allow us to multitask. And you tie that all together with this solid-state drive. This makes the world of difference. So it's up to 15 times faster than the traditional hard drive of old. There are no moving parts, and it is whisper quiet.
Yeah.
You cannot hear this computer on at all, which is
Leaning
amazing.
in so my mic would catch that zzzz.
Yeah, and
if
you know
could
what?
hear
Do
it.
we still have? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back here and show you something, Jen, because this was the computer that you and I believe presented to. This is what our all-in-one was, right? Well, take a look at the difference. This is a 24-inch. Look at this screen and look at this screen. So look at the bezel of this. See how thick it is? This goes edge to edge. This has a traditional hard drive. We started it up earlier. It took like 3 minutes to start. 3 minutes.
And isn't that funny how that feels like an eternity
It
now?
is an eternity.
Yeah.
This loads right away. So what you're getting is you're getting advanced technology, which we have completely reinvented in a slim,
It's also way
portable,
thicker. I'm
attractive-
looking at it on the back.
It
It's like-
really
it's-
is.
Yeah.
It's chunky, and it weighs 13 pounds, where this one here weighs a little less than 12 pounds.
Yeah, this is the computer of the future because it is the very latest. And also, if you're kind of curious of what does 256 gigs mean, that solid state drive, that's 200,000 photos, that's 94,000 songs, that's 120 HD movies. In other words, this is going to last you a really long time. If you're finding yourself like, maybe I should free up some memory in here, or maybe I should click down some of these windows that I have open because it's probably slowing the computer down. If you turn your computer on and you go, this is when I go make a cup of coffee, right? Because it takes that long. It's time for a new computer.
Sure is.
Now, a lot of folks will go, yeah, I know I need a new computer, and they scare me to death, right? Because I'm going to get in there and there's going to be all kind of features that I don't understand how to use, or I just want to get to the same apps that I was using before. I have questions. Well, wouldn't it be great if you had your own Alex that you could call anytime and quote unquote Alex could actually dial into your computer with your permission and help you find what you're missing? Well, you have that for an entire year. It's called Smart Friend.
It sure is. And this is great because you have any questions, day or night, you can pick up the phone and speak